Schmidt here from the newsroom. I think we just had a very interesting panel. We touched upon issues of the disconnect between the elite and the public, and how votership lately has seen a rise in populism and how that has, what this has generated. And we had a very diverse set of panelists with very different views, so I think that was a very charming way to discuss the topic, polarizing at times even. So on the one hand, we had people who said that populism is sort of mainly a reason because of the distrust between the elites and the public, but also because media has emphasized certain issues much more than others, so migration, refugees, the influx, and that there has actually been an observed correlation between the influx of refugees and the rise of populism. Others have said, though, that this kind of paints a bit of a darker image, and that populism is not very widespread, and some of these issues are not widespread. For instance, if right-wing parties in the Netherlands gain 20%, this doesn't represent the majority of the voters. So there are very different views on how to deal with this topic as well, and we have to find alternative ways to communicate to the public. So the elite has to use channels that are not seen as suspect by the public, the ordinary public at least. And we have to kind of acknowledge as well that we are the elites, to understand the views of others. It's not just to dismiss the populists, so to say, but also to take in their views and see how they see the world through their lens, seeing them as a homogeneous group, seeing them as people who are also vulnerable because they're scared that immigrants will be a threat to the nation. So these things help, and they're probably the first step to narrowing down this gap between the public and the elite.